What is going on, guys? Dizzy Aaron here, and we're back in my creator world. That's right, guys. So today, guys, we're gonna be working on this little section right here, right as you leave the village and you head up towards the castle. This little piece right here is not doing anything for us, right? And I haven't got any inspiration for what I'm gonna do in this little section, so I figured why don't we just change this up a little bit and maybe we'll get some ideas going. So the first thing I want to do is I want to lay out the center of this, right? So I think we're just gonna go with the center of this, which is right here. I think this is pretty much where the center goes. Yeah, so it's two pieces. Oh, that kind of sucks. Why I made it even, I don't even know. Okay, so let's just say that it's these two. Is that about right? I would say so. Okay, so it's those two, and then coming this way, let's just say this one right here. So we'll just mark that as the centerpiece. Yeah, something like that. Let's just see. That looks like a good center. That looks like a good center point to me. Okay, now there is a command that we can use to lay out a circle around us. Now that command, let's figure it out. So the command is right there. So you're gonna do / CYL, which is cylinder, and then you put in what block you want, and then the radius you want, and then how high you want it, and then the -H means hollow, so you don't want anything on the inside of it. So 10 was actually a little bit big, so let's go down to 7, and we want it 1 high. That way we can see where it's at. And let's just take a look real quick. So that looks pretty decent. That actually does look pretty decent. Should we go with that? Yeah, let's go with that. So let's go ahead and undo that real quick. And then I'll just come back down here. We'll break this guy. And then I don't know if you have to set it or if it's just where you're standing, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Bam. And now we're gonna have a marked right there, that little area, right? Let me see here. Yeah, I guess we could just do it all stone. So here, I'll just do it like this. Set cylinder, and then I won't put stone. Bam. So now it just filled in that whole section with stone. So now I can go through here, and everywhere that I delete, you're gonna be able to see the stone, right? I mean, obviously I could do it a different color. So if there was like an area that I wanted specifically for this, so in this case that looks pretty good, because right here there is a little bit of stone that is touching it, which isn't a big deal, but let's just say we wanted to specifically target this area, right? So what we could do is we can go here, sit inside there, and instead of stone we can set this to wool, right? So now we can see exactly where we made that circle. So now we can look, okay, as we come up, do we like how this looks? So bam, that looks pretty centered, right? Obviously it's not gonna be perfect. And then that one does look pretty centered from right here. So I would say that this is actually a pretty good sized chunk right here. So let's just go ahead and do this. So while I have you here, let's go ahead and we're gonna do the same thing again, except this time we're not gonna do 7, we'll do 3. And then if it works correctly, we should have a little path. Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert this, right, into a little well. So all of this will be opened up like a dope. There we go. Like this. And then I guess just do that. Bam. Okay. So now you guys are kind of getting an idea of what I'm going for. So as you come up, there's a little well right here, or not a well, a little water fountain. And then you can go off into different paths. So over here will be the little noble area for all the rich people to live in. And then over here in the other direction will be the stairway to go into the inner part of the castle area, right? So this will be where all the fancy and expensive traders live and work. Because down here this is basically the poor peasant area where all the peasants go, and all the muck and all their poop goes down in a little stream and it goes right into theirs. No, I'm just kidding. They have their own little personal drains. These aren't super peasants, see? Look at that. goes down into the little sewer system. We're eventually going to add a little sewer system, just not right now. All right. So now that we have this, we can start adding a little bit of detail here and there. So the first thing I want to do, let's grab this, put it there. I'm gonna set my little brush. So this is, I'll put this down in the description so you guys can copy that if you want it. And this is just gonna set my, basically the brush that I'm gonna be using. So we set that. Oh, damn it. Damn it to hell. All right, we set that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mask wool. Bam. So now the only stuff that's gonna get colored in is gonna be anything in wool, right? So here, let me break this real quick. Yeah, we don't want that. All right, so now we should be good to go. So if I grab my little magical wand of amazingness, bam, bam. Look at that, just look at that, just look at that. See how easy that was? Now imagine how long that would have taken you to do if you would have done this in regular vanilla. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I said I wanted to do it in here, because that shit would just take forever in a day. But this way you can just go through, bam, 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 you're all nice and done. All right, so let's see what else we can grab. We'll grab a little bit of this. I'll just swap out a couple of these blocks. This gravel obviously wouldn't make a whole bunch of sense right there. And then we can have some of that on the side, but not in the middle. It doesn't make sense in the middle. Okay, so now in here, trying to think of how I want to lay this out. Because if I do that, it's going to stop this from being a water block. So I guess we could, let me see, fence. What do we have? That could be cool. Fence. I think this one, maybe. Yeah, no. I'm all, yeah, no. How about no? All right, let's just do, trying to think of something that would look cool. I have no clue what I was spelling right now. Don't even ask me what the fuck I was just spelling. I was spelling something though. I was spelling something. All right, let's just do this. Right, we might just make it simple because we're running shaders. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that actually doesn't even look too bad because you can't really tell. I mean, we could sneak in here. Let's do this. We'll grab some hoppers, right? And then we'll get some glowstone. Grab the glowstone and the hoppers. And then for now, I'm just gonna destroy this so you guys can see what I'm doing. But this is a little trick that you guys can use if you guys ever want to include light, but you guys don't want to lose the darkness of whatever texture you have. Because these are see-through, they make for pretty good like drains inside of water fountains. I used it back in my Attack of the B Team series, I think, is when I originally did it. And I saw it used inside some like ancient Chinese temple thing, which was really cool. So I figured, hey, why don't I do that? That would probably seem pretty cool. I can't make it night right now, just because I have a little thing ticking over here. Where are you? That little guy right there. So anytime that he senses that it's not daytime anymore, it turns it to automatically. There's a command block in there that will automatically turn to day. And that's just for recordings. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to really see it. I'll turn it off later on once we decide that we'd like it. For now, I think we'll just go with this. Oh shit. I don't think it needs anything more than that. Let me see. Let me see how that looks. How you look. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I think once we add a couple more details, it should start to look a lot better. So let me see. Do we have any slabs? I don't think we do. We didn't use slabs? All right. Well, let's grab some slabs. I'm pretty sure that'll help. And that's slab it. No, hey, sir. All right, we'll grab that guy, and then I think we should be good to go. All right, so now, see, I probably should have done this beforehand, because then I would have got a really, really nice looking area. Okay, so we can still kind of go off of the path. I'm over here trying to figure out, I'm like, I don't know if we can do it that way. All right, fuck it, let's just do it that way. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, pretty much this little thing I don't want to keep scooting it that way. So I'm trying to figure out a way to curve it this way. So that way you want to walk down at an angle as opposed to just walking straight. So what I could do is I could actually lower this a little bit. So if we did this, it would make it more appealing to want to go that way as opposed to going this way. And then we can simply just grab this guy, right? And plop you down like so, like that. Yeah, we just gotta play around with it because like this doesn't make sense to me right here. I don't know. It could just be that I'm OCD about stuff like that. But I think it should go like that somehow. I don't know. We'll play around with that. That's not too important right now. I want to finish this. So as we go like that, I like that. I kind of like that. Here, let's just add a little bit more detail. And then maybe we'll get some ideas as far as what it needs. What I'm thinking this is definitely going to need is some kind of like vegetation, right? Because at the moment, there's literally nothing here. So we just... And I can go through and I can fill this whole thing in by hand or just do it with a command. But I just want to see how it looks from this side before I decide on keeping that whole thing. See, that's too much. So either I'm going to have to terraform this to make it look like the grass comes up higher, or just simply swap all this out for something like that. Because that would match more with the look of this hill. And then of course we can randomize it using that same little command. Just vary it up a little bit. And then we have ourselves a wall. So nothing too fancy, but it works. So then that way it kind of gives you an idea of where you can go and where you can't go. So obviously we don't want people jumping off right there. So something we could do is just either make a tree right here, or we can just oak. Yeah, we'll use some oak. So let's just add a tree real quick. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy because like I said, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do on this area, right? 2, 3. But I know that it would look cool if we had some kind of vegetation here. And trees are a pain in the ass to make, so keep that in mind if you're an aspiring tree mechanic. I don't know what's a proper name for a tree person, someone that's into trees. Well, what would you call that person? Because I don't know what the proper name for that is. But I like me my trees, so I'm gonna see if we can build one on camera. See how much fails we can get building this on here. And there is no right way to build a tree unless you're going for like super realistic style, in which case you have to know what like your theme you're going for, right? And figure out like the proper trees that would be in that area. So in this case, we don't really have a particular like area of the world that we're trying to stay within. We're basically just saying, hey, this is the type of tree that would be in this type of area. Now you're gonna have to rebuild this type of tree everywhere else. So like we have that bushy tree, and then this, obviously that doesn't go. So I would have to go through and delete that guy, and any other tree that would be in the way. So that guy over there, delete him. But I kind of like where this is going. So it looks like we need one more branch over here somewhere. Yeah, like that. And maybe like that. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. And then we'll just close this off like that. And like I said, there's really no correct or wrong way to build these trees. It's just really personal taste, I guess you could say, and what you're going for. It's basically an easy way of saying, do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your shit. You can just say it's supposed to look that way. So there we go. So yeah, okay, cool. So the reason why I have it going this way is I just want to basically just grab this and just start closing this off. So from right here, probably just go like this and bring this all the way down. And then we can close this little area off, and I could probably do a roof right there, like a simple roof that just ties it all together, or a patio even, because that would be pretty cool. Like if right here we had a patio, so we close this off like that, and then in here you can just do, obviously I would switch that over, but coming out like that, that would give really cool look. If I could ever get the fuck out of here. All right, let's go down here. So if you came out through here, you'd see right into the main entranceway, and then you'd see this little park area, and then back here obviously it would be closed, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. So we just close it off like this, bam bam bam, and then just pull this guy all the way through, just like that. Right, you guys get the idea. And then we could do that, that's too much, so let's just do fences. Fences, fancies, fancies. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? You guys like that? Hopefully you guys do. Alright, let's go like this. Alright, so those edges aren't gonna connect, right? No. They said we're gonna be little bitches and we're not gonna connect. So don't try to get us to connect, because that's not how we roll. Alright, and then spruce. I said fence, right? Yep. There we go. So just do that, and then we'll close off the other end. Now keep in mind, I am using the Conquest texture pack, so it is going to look a little bit different on your end if you're not using it. I would recommend you use it, because it's only like the coolest fucking texture pack ever. So yeah, so there you go. So you come through here, and then when you look out, you can see the little staircase, and then the little waterfall and the main entrance, and you have a little glimpse of that. So now this doesn't look too bad. Obviously I would want something else over here, so to keep with this same look, I'd probably just bring that over here on this side like this. And then that way, if I want to expand it out, I can, but I don't have to. So now you see that how this looks like it's a more of a centralized area, right? And we could even, yeah, let's just close it in and see what it looks like. That's not too shabby. Okay, obviously we're gonna get rid of this, but I just want to see what this looks like for now, and then we can go ahead and switch it up later on. Alright, so now we have that little pathway that can go that way, and then this will fix so that way it goes in real smooth, because I want this to look like, holy fuck, this guy is so rich. Look at the amazing staircase he did. Right? Does that make sense? Because obviously you're not gonna want like a jankety little whatever staircase that leads up to the main castle gate. Yeah, like this. Okay, you have a broken stairwell right here. Fuck it, who cares? Like this is peasant land right here. So who gives a fuck? But as soon as you come up and you actually make it to this, then all of a sudden you're like, oh damn, what's going on over here? Look at it, we got a little tree just dangling over here. Oh, this needs some light, huh? Yeah, we got a little tree just chilling right there. And then over here, we could have some small little thing right here. I don't know what you would put. Maybe a tower? I don't know. What would go there? You guys can give me some ideas. Go down in the comment section. Let me know what would go right here. Because what I want to do is have this like a really lush looking entranceway. And then as you walk in, there's going to be like brick road. Here, let's just check what brick looks like in this texture pack. Because if we can use brick for this, holy fuck, that would look all kinds of amazing. So let's just see what this looks like. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, does that look fancy enough though? Yeah, we'll go with that. Maybe, maybe, because it does go with that look over there. And for using it for flooring, I guess it would be okay. and then we can play around with some different designs over there. But I think, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and do a little bit of building. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this dope little building episode. If you did, make sure you guys go down there and smash that like button. Would you do that for me? Huh? And if you're excited about some more Create a World, why don't you go down the comment section and leave the comment hashtag Create a World Hype. That's right, guys. If you're new to my channel and you want to see some more Create a World or any of my other series I got going on, well, the only way you're going to be notified when I post a new episode is if you go down there and hit that subscribe button. So go down there. We'll wait for you. Alright, guys. So that's going to do it for me. I'm Dizzy Aaron, and I am out.